has deleted about lots of accounts for underage because it's only meant for people that are 13 and above.
Okay.
You understand? But it's like she was trying to say that, you know, Facebook is educative, is this. Yes, it is true. It can be a very educative and entertaining environment. But this is really becoming, it's really like, not only students, not only it tampers with the students' educational obligations, but as well as, you know, even employees' efficiency and output at work. That's why basically in the United States, I don't know whether in the Gambia here, but in the United States, it's like Facebook is banned from most schools and work networks. You don't use Facebook. And even, I think it is even happening here. Sometimes you go to a place, you find a receptionist on Facebook, you know, you are talking to him, he will be like this, responding to you partially and, you know, concentrating on the chat. You know, all these are things that are really, you know, sickening. And it's very disheartening to see, like, people doing stuff just because of Facebook. You cannot use Facebook basically more than 3 hours per day. If you do that, you are abusing it.
Something that happens most of the time. You are a girl, like, in the first place, when I saw the group Men versus Women, I was like, wow. Men versus women, you know, what actually is this trying to put across? But as I, you know, inquired, I, you know, came to realize that this is not really, you know, a debate between men and women most of the time.
That's what I thought.
You know, but yeah, but like, you know, there are certain issues, you know, that are outlined for young people to discuss and talk about. And one thing that is very much prominent now with this, I can tell you, to my own point of view, the main reason why most people go to Facebook now is for dating issues.
Wow.
Because sometimes, yeah, you get like into your profile, like once they send you a request, you accept, hi, your face seems familiar, can I know you more? What is your number? Where do you live? Yeah, you know, these are all things, you know, that really happen. And I want to believe that, you know, these are also things that are really very, very much important, because before the program started, Yasali was saying Facebook, atakana say you bury, tetasna say you bury. So I just want you, in your own opinion as a young Gambian girl, to share your thoughts or your views on this particular issue.
Okay. I don't know, but I'll have to refer back to Balafon at some point, because just recently Queenie Says posted something on Balafon. There's this Gambian guy who we don't even know where he lives. He has a fuller name, I'm not revealing it. The guy usually, you know, he has a profile picture.
That account and says he's in US.
Oh, I think so.
Yes,
probably, but I know he has a page. He has different accounts, and each of them has a name of a girl with any girl's picture, and the girl's surname must be Njai. This is what he does. And when he does that, he, you know, communicates with people, fakes them, you know, even he goes to the extent of even taking money from people. You know, you send him money via Western Union, he picks the money and all that. We were trying to see, some people were saying, well, it's good, so you're better via the internet and all that. But I don't really think it's about being young, but you know, it's the social media. It's very, very, very dodgy. And we have to be, you know, it's in as much as, like I said, it has the merits, but it has demerits. We have to be very, very cautious when we're using it. I'm not saying that I'm an exception, like I'm prone to all those mistakes, but one has to be cautious, because we don't know the people we are dealing with. We don't know the people we are communicating with. We just tend to trust people so easily, and then, you know, they get, but I know it's true. People do ask other people out on Facebook. I remember I have blocked some people on my Facebook page several times because of issues like that. And he mentioned, you know, you mentioned earlier posting filthy images on people, pornographic pictures. I have blocked a friend who I know very well. She is not responsible for that. But because I have a feeling she's not able to control her page properly, that's the reason those things are transparent. I just saw this porn picture on my page, and I'm like, oh my God, my friends will soon access this and they will think I did it. So I just found the source, blocked the source, and then deleted the post and reported it as spam. But we just have to be cautious, you know, be mindful. It's okay, it's Facebook, it's normal to link with people, make new friends and all that, but you have to be sure about who you're dealing with. It's going to be very difficult to find out who you're dealing with, especially when it's the internet. You can just use anybody's picture, use Binzi's picture and make it your profile picture with her name, and people would believe you. But are you really communicating with Binzi? I don't know. People would ask for your numbers. They would do all sorts of things. I know people even have beefs on Facebook. They have their own fights on Facebook, you know, right on your page in order for that friend to see it and get mad at you and all that. We do all sorts of things on Facebook, but one just has to, you know, don't let the media control you. You know, be in control all the time. Young people have to try and be in control all the time. You are the one using the machine. You are the one using the internet. You are the one using that media, that social media at the moment. Don't let it control you. Be in control. It is not going to be easy. It's not a one-go thing, but gradually we'll get there. Start by, sometimes it's necessary to have your privacy, privacy settings. One step, then the other, and before you know it, you're safe.
Every day, doesn't enough poor people come to paradise, but we get only one rich man for every 100 years. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much.
Intercede for us at the right hand of the Father. Have mercy on us.
I'm Sister Kelly Thomas, SJC, from the Catholic Mission. I would like to share today's gospel reflection with you. To start with, I'd like to share a short incident that took place in my own life not long ago. Last July 2011, I was home and I went to visit a classmate of mine. She was about to undergo chemotherapy following an operation for cancer. We all know how painful this treatment is, what the effect of it. The patient loses weight and above all, loses hair, which is so very awful for a lady. She told me smilingly that her husband had promised that if she lost her hair, he will shave his off too. It was his way of saying that although he would go through the chemo for her, he wanted to journey alongside with her. What an act of love and solidarity. Our purpose of fasting, prayer, and almsgiving during this Lent. It will cost us, but this can all help us to grow into intimacy with Jesus. Be more sensitive to the needs of others. Lord, help us to hear your call and respond with the trust and generosity today. Yes, we are in the season of Lent, a time to turn to God. It's time to convert our hearts to the panorama of God's grace. The church calls us to prayer, almsgiving, and penance during the time of Lent. This morning's reading from the Gospel of St. Matthew, chapter 6, tells us Jesus' life was cradled in prayer. His life was surrounded by the prayers of others. Most of all, by the prayer of his mother, who treasured and pondered in her heart all that unfolded before her, but also by the prayers of the heavenly host, the prayers of the prophet Simon and prophetess Anna, and many, many other people. Jesus was raised then in the school of prayer.